Have you ever wished you could read people like a book? Imagine walking into a room and instantly knowing more about everyone there, just by observing them. It might sound like a superpower, but it's simpler than you think. Today, we're going to uncover 5 key habits that reveal fascinating insights about someone's personality, background, and even their intentions. This isn't about tricks or invasive techniques, but about honing your observation and empathy skills. And stay tuned until the end. We have a bonus tip you won't want to miss. In a world where communication is as diverse and complex as ever, the ability to read people is not just useful, it's an essential competitive edge. Whether you're a leader aiming to better understand your team, a salesperson trying to anticipate customer needs, or simply someone interested in deepening personal relationships, understanding the unspoken can be as important as hearing the words that are spoken. You know that feeling when you meet someone, and you can just sense their mood. It's often because our faces are like open books. Think about the last time you saw a genuine smile. It's not just the mouth, right? The eyes light up, and there's a warmth that spreads across the face. On the flip side, have you ever noticed a smile that doesn't quite reach the eyes? It feels different, more like a polite gesture than real joy. Next time you're chatting with someone, pay attention to their eyebrows. Are they relaxed or furrowed like they're deep in thought or worried? These small details can tell you so much about what's going on inside someone's head. Practical tip: spend some time people watching in a cafe or park. Notice the variety of expressions and try to guess what people might be feeling. It's a fun exercise and great practice for tuning into these subtle cues. Hands are another treasure trove of information. Ever noticed how some people talk with their hands? Big, sweeping gestures can signal confidence and enthusiasm, while someone who keeps their hands close to their body might be feeling more reserved or nervous. Accessories can tell a story too. A flashy ring might suggest that someone likes to stand out, while a simple bracelet could indicate a preference for understated elegance. And then there's the fidgeting, drumming fingers, twirling rings. These movements can be signs of anxiety or impatience. Practical tip: try being more aware of your own hand movements next time you're in a conversation. Are you using them to emphasize your points, or are they nervously fidgeting? Becoming aware of your own habits can help you notice them in others. Feet are often overlooked, but they can reveal a lot about a person. Imagine someone shifting from foot to foot. Nervous, right? Compare that to someone standing firmly, feet planted, much more confident and grounded. And shoes. Practical, comfortable shoes versus the latest fashion trends can hint at someone's priorities and lifestyle. Next time you're in a meeting or a social gathering, take a quick glance at people's feet and see what you can infer. Practical tip: practice standing with your feet firmly planted when talking to someone. It not only makes you look more confident, but also helps you feel more grounded and stable. Have you ever noticed how what someone wears can tell you a lot about who they are? Clothing is like a personal billboard. It's one of the first things we notice about people, and it can give us a glimpse into their personality, mood, and even their background. Think about your own wardrobe. Do you have that one outfit that makes you feel unstoppable? Maybe it's a sharp suit or a favorite pair of jeans. What we wear can boost our confidence and affect how we interact with the world. Bright, bold colors often catch the eye and can signal an outgoing, vibrant personality. Picture someone walking into a room wearing a bright red jacket. It's hard not to notice them, right? They might be someone who loves to stand out and isn't afraid of attention. On the other hand, someone who prefers neutral tones might be more reserved, preferring to blend in rather than stand out. And then there's the matter of dressing for different occasions. Imagine attending a job interview. The person who shows up in a well-tailored suit likely wants to convey professionalism and reliability. But if the same person were at a beach party, a suit would seem out of place and uncomfortable. How someone dresses for different situations can tell you a lot about their adaptability and social awareness. Clothing can also be a window into someone's cultural background and personal values. Traditional garments, for example, carry deep cultural significance and can tell stories of heritage and identity. When you see someone wearing traditional attire, it's not just about fashion. It's a statement of pride and connection to their roots. Practical tip: next time you're out and about, take a moment to observe the variety of clothing choices around you. Notice the colors, styles, and even the condition of the clothes people wear. Are their outfits meticulously put together, or do they have a more relaxed, casual vibe? This simple exercise can help you start seeing clothes as more than just fabric, but as a form of personal expression. Now, think about your own clothing choices. What do they say about you? Are you dressing to express confidence, to feel comfortable, or to align with a certain group or culture? Reflecting on these questions can give you insights into your own personality and how you present yourself to the world. Remember, clothing is just one piece of the puzzle. It's a form of nonverbal communication that, when combined with other cues like facial expressions and body language, can provide a richer understanding of the people around us. So, next time you meet someone new, take a moment to notice their outfit. It might just give you a clue about who they are beneath the surface. Posture is like a silent conversation with the world. It's one of the first things people notice about us, often before we even say a word. Think about the last time you saw someone walk into a room with perfect posture. They probably caught your attention right away, right? That's because good posture not only looks confident, but also projects a sense of readiness and capability. On the flip side, someone slouching with their shoulders hunched forward might come across as insecure or disinterested. But it's not just about standing or sitting straight. The way we carry ourselves in different situations can tell a lot about our inner state. In a relaxed environment, people might slouch more, feeling comfortable and at ease. However, in a formal setting, those same people might stand or sit up straighter, projecting professionalism and attentiveness. Posture can also change throughout a conversation. Have you ever noticed someone leaning in when they're interested or excited about what's being said? Or maybe you've seen someone lean back, cross their arms, and distance themselves when they're feeling defensive or uninterested. These subtle shifts can provide real-time feedback on how someone is feeling and reacting. Good posture isn't just beneficial for how others perceive us. It also affects how we feel about ourselves. Standing or sitting up straight can actually boost our confidence and improve our mood. It's a simple change that can make a big difference in our daily interactions. Practical tip: work on your posture by practicing standing and sitting with your back straight and shoulders back. Improving your posture not only affects how others perceive you, but also how you feel about yourself. With practice, you can make good posture a natural part of your daily life, enhancing both your confidence and the impression you make on others. You know, there's another fascinating aspect that reveals a lot about our personalities: the way we talk. It's amazing how our speech patterns and tone can give away so much about who we are. Let's dive into a few speaking styles and what they might say about a person. Loud and straightforward. Ever met someone who speaks loudly and directly? These folks are usually very determined and focused on getting things done. Their assertiveness can be a sign of strong leadership qualities and a no-nonsense attitude. Imagine a project manager rallying the team with clear and confident instructions. That's the kind of person we're talking about. Soft and subtle. On the other end of the spectrum, you have people who speak softly and subtly. They might prefer to agree with others, rather than express their own feelings openly. This speaking style often indicates a more reserved personality. Someone who values harmony and avoids confrontation. Think of a mediator in a discussion, gently guiding the conversation without imposing their own views. Expressive and chill. Then there are those who speak in an expressive and relaxed manner. These individuals often come across as laid back and easygoing, preferring to go with the flow rather than push for change. Picture a friend who's always cool, calm, and collected, telling stories with animated expressions but never raising their voice. Inspired by others. Finally, you have people who mimic the speaking styles of those they admire. Maybe they try to talk like a famous personality, or someone they look up to. This can be a sign of admiration and a desire to emulate qualities they find appealing. Think of a young entrepreneur, speaking with the same charisma and enthusiasm as their business idol. Practical tip. Next time you're in a conversation, pay attention to these nuances. Notice how the volume, tone, and style of speech can give you insights into a person's character. And reflect on your own speaking style. What does it say about you? This bonus tip is a fun addition to our toolkit for reading people. By tuning into how others speak, you can gain yet another layer of understanding, making your interactions even more meaningful and insightful. Remember, the key to mastering any skill is practice. I didn't come up with these observations overnight. My method stems from my work in airport security protocols and lots of trial and error. I've spent years teaching and learning martial arts and working in sales, which has given me plenty of opportunities to practice and refine my skills. And even though I still make mistakes, I see it as part of the learning journey. The more you observe and analyze, the better you'll become. By mastering the art of reading people, we not only become better communicators and leaders, but also more aware and connected individuals. This is the true power that comes from understanding the habits that reveal true personality.